comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalms 23.
Thank you very much, Naomi. Psalm 23 is one of the most powerful verses in the Bible. So, we will be looking forward to our next item on the agenda, which is we have to have dinner. So we don't want to keep people too late. It's already 9. So we are going to organize it in such a way that we are moving from one table to another. So I need to find out the procedure that we are going to use. We need where is Winnie? Sabina, can you come to? So we get this going. Which semester was one? Okay, so start from here and go to the next level. Okay. So, so we are going to start from here. So this will be our table 1. So what you do, you move. So you start, you go, you get your food, you go around, and then you come back, and then you sit here. So once you're done, table 2. Once table 2 is done, table 3, table 4, table 5. And then this is table 6. So I will guide you. So table 1, you can move.
good to praise the Lord and to sing God. It's good to praise the Lord. The Lord.
There's a lost phone here. So if this is your phone, just come and take it from me. Is that yours? That's not yours. Okay. I'll just keep it here. Alright, so we have to move to the next program now while you eat. I will say good appetite to everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying your meal. So, we have one of the most important programs in our agenda this night, which is the biography of our late mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and auntie, sister, and wife. So this biography will be presented by no other person but his grandson, Achu Rogers.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be reading the biography of Mama Wanjo Atte Susana. Mama Wanjo Atte Susana, affectionately known as Abbot, meaning nursing mother, was born in Bengui to Panyasi and Avo Ija. From a young age, she displayed exemplary behavior and a spirit of generosity that ended her to family and community alike. Her auntie, Mama Rebecca, recognized these qualities and welcomed her into her home in Wilikum, where Mama Susana became a pillar of support and love. Her life took a beautiful turn when she met her future husband, Mr. J.A.O. Atte, which is also known as my grandfather. A distinguished health practitioner, the union celebrated according to the custom and tradition of the Meta people, brought her to Bamenda, where she was warmly received into her new family. As a third wife, she fostered harmony and unity, becoming a beloved figure amongst her peers. Blessed with 8 children, 20 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild, Mama Susana's legacy is one of the abundance and joy. Her home was always filled with laughter, warmth, and the armor of her exceptional culinary creation. Renowned for her cooking skills, she became famous for her signature dish, ngata, which brought together taxi drivers, garage men, social group, and families gathering. Her daughter proudly inherited culinary talent, ensuring that her tradition lives on. A devoted wife and mother, Mama Susana played an active role in her children's education, supporting them through her successful venture in training and cooking. Her entrepreneurial spirit and dedication made her a role model for all who knows her. In her later years, Mama Susana enjoyed the fruits of her labor and the love of her family. Thanks to her daughter, Dr. Winnie Akan, she traveled to the United States, expanding her horizon and embracing new experiences surrounded by her children and grandchild. She continued to inspire those around her with her wisdom, kindness, and unwavering faith. As the only surviving wife of Baje, which is my grandfather, Mama Susana remained a cherished marriage, visiting her loved ones across Cameroon and the USA. Her life was a testament to release and generosity and the power of love. She touched countless lives, leaving behind a legacy that will be celebrated for generations. Mama Wanjo Atte Susana will always be remembered as a loving, caring, and generous woman whose life radiated positively and grace. Her memory will forever be cherished, and her spirit will continue to inspire all who knew her. May her soul rest in perfect peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, you all heard him. Mama was exemplary. She lived a very good life and she was loved, honored by everyone. Her legacy is going to live long, very, very long, because she has great-grandchildren. So we are really happy. So before we move to the next program, which is family tribute, I just want to share. When I was coming here today, I was thinking, I said, what am I going to share with the family? So I've been thinking, and God guided me, and He asked me to share this with everyone here. You know, there are always 3 kinds of people that live in this world, in our society today. These 3 kinds of people really been researched by notable sociologists and academic scholars. This threefold distinction also came from the Greeks. we all know that the Greeks were the founders of modern civilization. For the Greeks, the first kind of people that live in our society today are called the idiots. The idiot doesn't mean that they are morally or mentally deficient in any way. Idiots were very smart people, they were great manipulators, and they were always good negotiators. For the Greeks, the idiot was a private person, he was a self-centered person, and he was a very selfish person. For the Greeks, an idiot doesn't do anything except for their own self-interest. And for the Greeks, the idiot had no virtue, no public propaganda, nothing to help the public with. The only thing that they do at every time in their life is for their gold and their treasures. For the Greeks, there was also a second set of people living in the society, and these people were called tribespeople. Tribespeople for the Greeks doesn't really mean that you belong to a particular tribe. It means you are tribalistic. Your tribe is your God. You think only about your tribe and you focus about your tribe or your clan. The clan is where you focus. You don't care about your brother. You don't care about any other clan or any other tribe. The only thing that you care about is where you belong and where you live. For the Greeks, tribespeople were always very intimidated. They never thought that they could go out of their way, out of their clan, to do anything that would help their own clan. For the Greeks, the clan had no moral way of solving problems. Every time they had a problem, they escaped from it. These are the kind of people that the Greeks label tribespeople. For the Greeks, there was another third set of people which they call the ideal people. And these people were called citizens. Citizens mean they work for the commonwealth, for the common good of everyone. They take their time to help build and maintain a functional community. They were loyal, they knew their rights, they knew the rights of other people, and they would never trample on any other person's rights. They knew how to solve their problems, always as one people.